Welcome to the Metabolic Makeover Podcast. This is our first episode. I'm Denise Guyan, health coach and fitness trainer, and to my left,
I'm Dr. Meredith Womack. I'm the physician at Metabolic Medical Center, and we are happy to start this podcast. We were talking about what are our goals for this podcast, and I think it's just we really love working together at Metabolic. We love what we do. We love helping our patients, and we just want to bring it, just reach more people, and maybe we know some of our patients will be listening to this, and this is a way that they can just plug into us during the week, that we can offer tips and there really are no tricks, but tips and tricks, and just keep you motivated on your journey to healthy living. Because it's Metabolic Medical Center. We're really originally it started as more of a weight loss type clinic, but now we're really focused on healthy living, living kind of your best life. How to make the most of kind of the medical treatments and things that are out there, and make sense of all the health and wellness advice that you see all over the place. Really, what really works and what will work for you. So kind of a long answer.
Yeah. No, I think that was really good, because that I think we both agree that we just want to educate and talk about all things health and fitness. Not just weight loss, but maintaining and feeling your best, looking your best. And if we can reach more people and, again, go over some of the myths that are involved with health and fitness, and we can talk about those, and just talk about all the up-and-coming research, all the up-and-coming procedures that are constantly coming out, and things, medications, drugs, therapies, and things like that we'll be touching on, and just hopefully give everybody lots of good advice and recommendations.
Yep, sounds great. So you want to jump into it? We want to kind of take this time to introduce ourselves. How we met, of course, is through here in Charleston, the Metabolic Medical Center. What got you interested in weight loss or health and wellness? How did you really get into this space?
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I think probably my junior, senior year, I just started working out to fitness videos and just kind of fell in love with how I felt, getting stronger. And so I started teaching fitness classes at the gym and decided to go to school for exercise physiology. Studied that and became a trainer as well. And pretty much throughout my life, I've been in some part of that, whether it's coaching, training, designing exercise programs, things like that. I've always been super passionate about health and fitness and learning about the latest and greatest, and just finding out more about the body and how you can make it feel great for you. I feel like a lot of people are looking for that one answer, and sometimes it's going to be personalized. So I just feel like I'm kind of in a spot now with Metabolic Medical Center where I can teach and educate and work with people and hopefully, help them the best I can alongside Dr. Meredith. And there's just a lot of people out there that are being fed false information. So I like to really meet with people and talk with them and try to really work on their lifestyle and really get to the bottom of what's going on with their life.
So I'll kind of take that. We'll go back and forth. What got me interested, really weight loss or health and fitness is really kind of twofold. One, it was really a personal journey for me. When I was in med school, I used to run a lot. I ran a half marathon and kind of injured my knee. So then I really had to, through the recovery and things, that's when I started looking into nutrition and really how you eat affects your performance. And then even from that, even that was sort of more of a personal hobby, I began to see, my background is in emergency medicine, and I'm board certified in emergency medicine. I would see people come into the ER and these, complications of diabetes or complications of cardiovascular disease like heart attack, stroke, and thinking, wow, if we could just help these people, if I could help these people sooner, you could just make a huge impact in their life and their quality of life and really the longevity of their life. And so kind of from my own personal interest in seeing how it would, affect patients, I became interested in it. And the thing about, I've had some people say, isn't weight loss or is it health and fitness, isn't that kind of boring or something. I'm like, no, because there's so much more that goes into it. It's, it's about when you sit down and talk to a patient or a person about any kind of goal, it's so much about how they're feeling, what stressors are happening in their life. And, we get to work through all that together. It's about them, I think, really becoming another version of themselves, or even another person. And it's really helping a person on that journey that really gives you that joy and that satisfaction, and what interests me. And again, there's, like Denise, you were saying, there's a lot of pathophysiology, a lot of physiology that's involved in exercise science and things in the field as well. And it's just interesting, really interesting when you put that together, and especially when you can put it together with a person and a patient and see them reach their goals and really just completely change their life. Yeah. It's kind of dramatic, but it really happens. You see it, and we celebrate those wins. Yeah. So, yes. So anyway, but we just can't wait to show you more of. We'll be sharing more quickies that you can just get in like 5 to 10 minutes just to motivate you, give you tips, so you can be sure to subscribe and ring the bell, and we will. We'll have that for you, hopefully on a weekly basis, and also some guests are coming your way, and so we're excited.
Yeah, we're super excited. So make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, and make sure you don't miss a thing. Again, Metabolic Makeover. I'm Denise. This is Dr. Meredith, and we can't wait to be on this journey with you.
Metabolic. Meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be.
So Dr. Meredith, what is your role at Metabolic Medical Center?
So as a physician there, I look at all the different biomarkers and the different lab work to see kind of if there is anything hormonally going on with the patient, if there's any thyroid issues, things like insulin resistance. And we also have some lab work and things that we dive deeper into, such as nutritional deficiencies and some functional medicine aspects, just to really see what is going on with that patient's unique physiology. And then from there, we can make recommendations on medications or diet or supplements, whatever they may be needing. Because we do have, there are several medications for those who qualify that can help them boost, their weight loss and work synergistically with the diet and exercise. So that's really the main thing I oversee, really lab work, medications, and then the overall diet or nutrition treatment plan. But and everyone's different. Everyone has a little bit of a different goal. But we want to always. I talk to them about. We always map something out. something that's realistic for them. And also it's important, I think, not only just to do, you're not only getting rid of weight or excess body fat, but we also have other goals, functional goals. They may want to go on a biking trip or a hiking trip or something with their family. So we create those as well, which is kind of fun. But so I'll just come back to you and ask you. I know, but the people who are listening or not, what do you do at Metabolic Medical Center? What's your role?
So my role is really to meet with the clients and first determine what their goals are and kind of, are they reasonable goals? Why? What is it that they think is going to happen, or how are they going to feel if they achieve those goals? And then we take a deep dive into their lifestyle. So, I've learned a lot that, everybody that walks through the door has really a different, unique lifestyle, whether it's their work schedule or, their health conditions, current health conditions. So we really take a deep dive into that, talk about the stressors that they have going on. We talk about what their current diet and nutrition is, what kind of physical activity they're doing. And then we also go into what I think is most important is the mindset. So
Definitely, yeah.
a lot of people really need to get into the right mindset before we can even start to work on their nutrition. So we talk a lot about that. We educate, and I feel like, we get to a point where we can really find what works best for each person's lifestyle, and that may be different for each person. So I feel like it's important to really build a trust with the clients and really try to be understanding about what's going on in their life and just help them really work towards their goal. And most importantly is just let them know that you're there and they can, ask questions, there's no judgment, and you're going to be with them every step of the way.
And I think I like what we do too, because we really work together to kind of create a team for the patient. So we're we're helping them. We're creating accountability. We see our patients. Some of them we see weekly. Some of them we see every 2 weeks. Some people maybe monthly if they don't need that much support. But I think it's great because we're getting input from all different angles, and I think people really feel supported because we want you to make people to make lifestyle changes, and that's hard. That's not a 1 month or 2 month process. That's going to be, and we're always there, to help them and support them through the process. So and offerings too. I should probably go over what a little bit what we offer if you're in the South Carolina area and can drop in to see us is. Appetite suppressants, of course. We have our new semaglutide weight loss program. We have health coaching. We also do some other wellness and optimal health things for performance or performance enhancement with some of our functional medicine programs. So we're really not just about losing weight, but really just overall getting you to feel better health and getting you to feel better, live longer. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think we kind of really, it's nice because Dr. Meredith and I can talk and combine together about a patient and just brainstorm on what we think the best optimal plan will be. So it's nice that we get to work that out together and we can determine what needs to be done, maybe what tests need to be run, etc.
All right, well that's it for our first segment. That went pretty fast.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Our next segment, we're going to go over our top tip for weight loss. We've both seen hundreds, thousands maybe of people, and we're going to give those to you. We don't know. I don't know what her tip is, and she doesn't know what mine is, so they may be the same tip. Who knows? Stay tuned.
We were meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be.
All right, we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Denise to start. What's your top tip for weight loss, losing excess weight, excess body fat?
Okay, so I thought about this for a few minutes, and I really think it's not going to be maybe the popular answer, but my top tip is patience. So I really think one of the biggest things with failure to reach your goals with weight loss is being patient enough to trust the process, get through it, and allow the process to work. So many clients, they want the quick fix, they want it to happen overnight, and it just doesn't. If you really want to lose weight and maintain it, it really has to come off slowly and in a maintainable way. And so many people are just not patient enough to allow that to happen, that they're constantly going into this unmaintainable state over and over again and never actually getting into that maintenance phase. So I think patience is definitely my number one top tip for people trying to lose weight.
Okay, that's so funny because we didn't talk about this
No, we didn't talk
beforehand
about
at all. So mine is kind of, because I was thinking about it, and so my top tip would be kind of the same, like consistency, which
Okay,
is very
yeah,
close to
yeah.
patience. Like that consistency of like the people who I see are most successful are if they have a bad week or they have a bad day, they don't just say, oh, forget it. They get back on, get back on the plan, get back on the bike, so to speak, horse, whatever the saying is. But anyway, they get back to it and they do it long term.
Right.
They don't let one bad weekend of eating or if something they didn't. Usually, we do if they didn't reach a weight loss goal or something quick enough. They don't let that deter them. They keep at it. And also, I'm going to cheat a little bit and add in an extra one, is consistency, but also having the right plan, I think, because there's so much out there that patients, try, but they're not on the right plan for them. And so they're putting forth all this effort, but it's not going anywhere. Right. So I cheated a little bit. I would say number one, just like you, is consistency and patience, because it takes way longer than you think it's going to usually get there, which is not a bad thing because you're seeing results along the way. But so I think that's great. So that's a great first tip. So that kind of wraps it up for our first episode. So stay tuned. We're going to be bringing to you what's called our Metabolic Minutes, and then we'll have an episode every week to keep you inspired and informed. Thanks so much. See you guys next time.
Going metabolic. Going metabolic. Meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant meant to be.